after experiencing COVID-19, my body couldn't withstand going through that again. So after, I was guarded at first about whether or not I would do it, but when I weighed the options, the pros versus the cons, it was better that I, received the vaccination. Like I said before, my body could not withstand the pain and the body aches. I knew it wouldn't prevent me from contracting the virus again, but I could not go through the pain again. So I decided that's why I need to get the vaccine.
Well, I got the COVID vaccine in May. I got vaccinated because I feel like it was important for me to protect myself, my family, my friends. I do have asthma, so I felt like it would be better for me to deal with the side effects of the vaccine as opposed to the actual symptoms of COVID-19. So I definitely think it's a good idea to get vaccinated, if not just for yourself, to protect your family and loved ones.
So I decided to get vaccinated for the protection of myself and my family. I took the Moderna because it was the first thing that was offered, and I wanted to get protected as soon as possible.
I chose to take the vaccine because I have an 82-year-old mother that lives with me, and I just wanted to be safe. And I knew I was going to go out the country, and I didn't want to bring anything back to her.
I decided to take the Johnson & Johnson vaccination due to the fact that one and done was just a good decision for me.
What I would say to people who are not vaccinated yet, it's your choice. It's a personal choice I made for myself and my family. If you choose not to, I feel as though you putting yourself at an extra risk.
I caught COVID-19 about a year ago in April. I was on vacation. Before we were supposed to be going on vacation, I was outside doing yard work. I didn't even know I had COVID. All I knew is I felt totally exhausted. Anyway, I went to the hospital, got tested. My blood pressure was off the chart. So they put me in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 days with COVID. Blood pressure, heart rate was so high, they said I should have been in a medical journal.
I was probably one of the first people in the department to get the COVID-19 virus. My son had gone to New York City in the middle of March of last year. He came home and he had been to a lot of different venues. He did not get sick, but he was feeling a little tired. We didn't think anything about it. He then, he was better. My younger son got sick about 5 days later. And at first we thought it was just a virus, an ear infection, something like that. Something minor. We didn't consider it the COVID because he wasn't that sick. It was a little bit of a fever. He had a little sore throat. We actually weren't able to get him tested because it was so early in the game. I got sick about 5 days after he got sick, and I had the same kind of symptoms of fever, a little bit of a sore throat. I was tired, and it was at that point that they were just starting to test people. And I got tested and I found out that I in fact had it. I gave the virus to my mother.
My blood pressure was high, and then I saw 9 or 10 people come around. The doctor said, "Don't look good." I said, "What are you talking about?" "I'm just exhausted." He said, "No, you getting ready to check out." That check out meaning that. I said, "I'm only exhausted. I need to just get in this bed and get some rest." He said, "No, if you get in that bed, you're out of here." Then they start asking me about donating organs. I said, "Why would I need to donate?" He said, "Where you going, you're not going to need them, so just sign this paperwork." I said, "I'm not signing anything." And when you do have COVID and when you're in the hospital, you don't see your family, none of that. My wife's respiratory. I got the best of everything. That's her specialty, lungs and stuff. Well, anyway, the doctor said, "I got to try one thing." My heart rate was at 190. Oh, I started sweating really bad. He said, "I'm gonna try one thing." He gave me medication to lower my heart rate. 5 minutes later, my heart rate went from 190 to almost 200. He said, "Let me try one other thing." He gave me a second dose of medication. He said, "The medication I should have gave you should have stopped your heart, almost stopped your heart." My heart was still racing. It only went down by 10. He said, "I got one other thing to do." He gave me, I don't know what he gave me, but it was like adrenaline. All my muscles in my veins started popping out, and my heart rate and stuff lowered back down.
A year later, I've got a little bit of a lingering thing going on in my upper chest area. My mother has a real problem with shortness of breath. In fact, I think we're going to have her seen by a pulmonologist.
Then, hey, I'm vaccinated, I'm more protected. I know it's not 100%, but I'm more protected than those who are not vaccinated.
Even though you might be a little leery about taking the shot, better be safe and take the shot. At least you have the chance of not getting sick, going to the hospital, and possibly dying.
Roughly 6 months since I've been vaccinated. I haven't grown 3 arms, I haven't gotten 3 eyes, and so my health and everything has remained upbeat and on a good level. So I think it's staff should take it serious and don't worry about the naysayers. Like anything in life, you're going to have naysayers, but it's trust me, it's worth it.
Do your family a favor and take this vaccine. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. You take the flu vaccine, you take a TB test, all that stuff. Take it and save your own life. Save your family for the stress and stuff that you'll go through.
So in my mind, it's not just about keeping myself safe, it's about keeping my family safe, it's about keeping everybody else around me safe and the community safe in general.
So I think you should get vaccinated. People get vaccinated.
You better to take it than to not have it. If I was able to, I'd take all the vaccines.
Keep being safe, wear your mask, protect yourself.